What's up guys, it's John. Now today we're going to be talking about storage and hard disk solutions for photographers. I'll be using these Western Digital 2.5 inches hard disks. These are 2 terabytes. I've got a friend of mine that said that, perhaps there are better solution, more reliable solution to keep my photos more reliably. So let me introduce my friend over here, Yung Yao. Hey!
Here I am.
This is Yung Yao. He is a fellow photographer friend of mine, and we've been doing a lot of shoots together over the years. And you were the one to tell me that I've got better solution than these 2.5 inches hard disks.
Recently, I just got to know a friend who accidentally dropped his 2.5 inch hard disk. The damage actually not on the disk, but is at a USB port. So I thought, last time usually we can take out the hard disk itself and plug into a dock. They have a board which convert the USB to SATA connection. But nowadays, those hard disks are gone, so they straight away solder the USB port directly onto the hard disk board itself. So in case any damage to the connector, you're screwed. You have to replace the board on the hard disk itself and not the casing itself.
Previously, I will mirror one hard disk to another, so I always have 2 copies of the same data. I've got hard disk failures before, not many, nothing too drastic, nothing killed me, but I managed to just replace the hard disk, send in for warranty and claim back, and just put back the data into it. So no problem for me. Right, so this is the Orico desktop external data storage dock. So what to look out for a hard disk dock like this?
Firstly, Orico is a known brand which at least is reliable enough.
I've used before Orico, then it's pretty reliable.
Comes to specs like how many hard disk bay do you need? Yep. What is the transfer data rate? Whether it has power saving and sleep function for the hard disk.
So this is a 5 bay external storage dock.
5 gigabit per second speed.
5 gigabit.
Yeah, because it's USB 3.1 Gen 1.
Yep, is this the fastest in the market?
No, the fastest would be the Thunderbolt 3 version, which have 40 gigabit per second, but the price will be crazy expensive.
The suggestion solution is over here, something that's still quite affordable, makes sense for our workflow. We should just open this up, install it. I've got a couple of hard disks as well together that I purchased brand new, and install this and see how it goes. There is 2 versions, one that plugs Type-C to Type-C. Yep. So Type-C from the computer to Type-C to this unit, and that's another one is USB-A to Type-C, which is also still USB 3.1. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a cable. This thing, it has magnets. You see that?
Yeah, which is cool. Yeah, quite neat.
Does it affect our hard drives?
Not really.
Because these are spinning hard drives. Because magnet.
Yeah, but the position of the magnets on the cover is actually not really directly on the disk itself, so I guess it's pretty safe.
Pretty simple. There's a power plug, and there's a Type-C connector, and then a on and off power button, which is kind of interesting because it's stateless button.
It'll go into standby instead of directly cut off the power.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Okay. I've purchased these hard disks on Shopee, and this is how it came in a box like this with a lot of wraps. That's 3 hard disks inside here. Okay, is this secure enough, do you think?
It's like some cocaine.
Trust, it's not cocaine. Let me prove it to you, it's not cocaine. I need to sharpen the knife. So, it's 2019 right now, okay? I bought 2 terabyte per hard disk. Is that a good buy?
I would recommend the best value is 3 tera or 4 tera.
Right now?
Yeah. Per tera. Ringgit per terabyte.
Ringgit per terabyte is much more worth it. Yep. It's just that I'm buying so many right now, I just decided to go with 2 terabytes. People say that storage is not expensive nowadays, but if you buy enough, it can add up pretty quickly. This is a P300 series 2 terabyte hard disk. Last week I shot a wedding at Langkawi. So what happened is that when I come back, I will put the files into the A hard disk and I'll back up into the B hard disk. This one will be for my YouTube videos. Alright, so let's turn it on.
In front, let's turn it on. By the way, there's a fan underneath which is blowing some air. So because when you have a lot of hard disks, it's going to be very hot, especially if you keep it running and transferring data. So I think it's good to have a fan, and the fan is relatively silent.
Yeah,
I
bring
guess.
up to the mic and see.
Let's try.
Can barely hear anything, I hope. Yeah, I can barely hear anything right now, so.
Yeah, okay,
That's good.
so let's power off.
Alright, open up the bay.
Yep.
It's actually quite easy drop inside. There's no effort in pushing down the hard disk or whatsoever. Taking out, just you need to yank it up a little bit. It's not too much, just like that. It's pretty easy.
So I think the design is for you to like easily exchange with other hard disks
Yeah,
on and off. Yeah.
we're gonna try to do a hot swap when it's on and see whether we can just eject the hard disk.
Okay, well, there isn't any data in the hard disk, so
Which is
all right.
Yeah, we don't need to put on the cover. for
Yeah, we
now.
don't need to put on a cover, but it's good to have a cover because eventually the dust will get in, then maybe it will get lodged in the SATA connector.
Drive USB D00 media. Okay, so let's erase it. I'll call this JLS38.
What file system format do you use for your new hard disk?
So I'm still gonna be using Mac Journal. I know there is a new format for Apple, which is the Apple
APFS. Yeah.
which is more efficient. But I'm still using Mac Journal because I've got an editor that uses an older Mac that sometimes we have compatibility issue. They cannot detect my hard disk when I format it into Apple new format system. So that's why I'm still using Mac Journal. Yourself?
Same Mac
Same.
Journal, yeah, just for compatibility wise.
Is there advantage using the Apple file system?
Apparently that file system is more stable, should be faster,
More
and,
efficient.
more space saving. But since we are not the only one using the hard disk, so we have to consider the other machines as well.
Mac OS extended. Okay, I just leave it as default and then erase. That's it. So that works. So the dock is currently on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to eject the hard disk. Alright. I could hear that the hard disk stopped after ejecting. I guess it's safe to plug up.
Yeah.
Yep, let's do that.
Right.
Okay, so let's maybe put the other hard disk in. Is it still running?
No, it's the
fan.
dock fan.
The dock fan still going?
Yeah.
So I'm going to just drop in the second hard disk. It should just pop up to initialize. Okay, initialize.
Do you want to try hot plug?
Hot plug. So I've got 30B plugged in, 30A. Why don't you plug it in?
After you.
So I'm just going to drop 30A on it. Oh, 30B ejected.
Yeah, so means it is not hot pluggable or hot swappable.
Done. Means I got to disconnect everything every single time if I want to put in a new hard disk inside. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
It takes some time to actually come back up. So I guess you got to disconnect all the hard disks after, if you want to put in a new hard disk inside or you want to take out.
That's what I've been doing all this while. That's why I think 2 bay is good enough.
Good enough.
5 is like you have to eject all
Okay,
5.
I've got a reason why I buy a 5 bay instead of just having 2 bays.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, since I'm going to be going this route, what happened is that I'm going to have one additional hard disk. This is also partly you, because what happened was he sent me an article on AppStopper saying that if you have a Lightroom catalog and you have multiple Lightroom catalog, you're doing it wrong. I'm not sure whether you've seen that article before, but what it tells is that if you manage different catalogs for Lightroom, then you are not actually using the whole capacity of Lightroom. So he sent me that article and I was like thinking, yeah, that's right. Maybe I should have additional hard disk to store all the JPEGs that I've exported out and manage one Lightroom catalog for all these JPEGs so I can do a lot of searches and whatever not.
Yep.
So that's the reason why I needed so many bays. So I've got like 30A, 30B, I've got a YouTube hard disk, and then I've got one of that. So that takes up about 4 already.
Yeah, that's good.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
But for me, I might consider getting 2 dual bay dock.
Okay.
So
why so?
I don't need to turn everything on all the time.
Okay.
At one time, maybe I just need 2 hard disk running and active.
Okay.
So if I need more, then I just plug in the other one and
I think his way is a lot more reliable because think about it, you got less spinning hard disk turn on at any one time. I'm a little bit more lazy. I think I go for the convenience actually.
yeah, and good looking.
Good looking dog. Do you think this is a good looking dog?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's black.
Especially when the cover is.
So that works.
Oh, when the cover is on, it's actually a bit quieter.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is a plus.
Yeah, we
point.
I think that's one feature of this dog,
Yeah.
whereby if you don't have any activity of any of the hard disks for 30 minutes,
Yeah.
it will go to sleep automatically.
When we are traveling and we will be using some of these SSDs. So these are solid state drive, which is smaller in size. And what are the benefit of actually using SSD when we travel?
For one, the transfer speed is much higher,
Okay.
faster than those mechanical hard disks. And secondly, it's more durable. It's all chips inside, so it's like if you knock it or drop it, the disk won't mechanically or physically damage.
Yeah. More importantly is the speed, isn't it?
Especially if you have same day edit slideshow, which you have to
There.
produce a slideshow within 4 to 5 hours.
That's actually very stressful.
Yep.
On days where we were to shoot on a Saturday and we come back and Sunday we have another shoot, that few minutes of additional rest actually helps a lot for us. When you work on your files, you do feel the speed compared to drives like this.
Yep, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's your workflow actually?
I still have two
copies.
copy of the backup
Okay.
for the raw files. And anytime if I need to work on any weddings or any project, I will copy the files to SSD. Once finished, done, I'll sync all the edited settings back to the original hard disk, two copies. And I'll export the final image, JPEG, to another hard disk because I don't want to mix the raw and the JPEG together.
So it's something that I want to do.
Yeah, so I feel this is at least safer. Like let's say if any of the hard disks fail, you still get the edited files. Yeah.
Files, especially from the old ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like the fact that I've got somebody to bounce all this information with so that I'm not alone in deciding such a complex things happening, massive things happening over here. So thanks for coming into this video. I asked him to come on to this video and I was like, Banshi, hey, come lah, try shooting together with me and see how it feels. I hope it's okay for you.
Yeah, I get to pay a cup of coffee and a nice dinner later.
Yes, I'm cooking dinner later on. So guys, thank you for watching. What is your backup strategy? How are you using your hard drive in 2019? Do you have your SSD? Is it worth it to buy SSD? Leave your comments below. Do subscribe to the channel and I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers, Yung Yao. Bye.
Bye.